Hey my friends, new video. Today I would like to make a new earning guide since many of you have requested me to update my old earning guide where I was basically showing you how much HE you could get per day, per week, and so on and so forth. So what we'll be going to do now is we're going to speak about the earning of HE in this game, how much you can earn, and at what stage you can be earning these. So for this I've been preparing a sheet where I will be talking about the certain big levels where you get different amounts of HE per day, per week, etc. So let's first have a look into this. So I made different ranks for this, since the HE rewards heavily depend on the rank on your in-game progress basically. So if you're further in the game you'll get more, if you're very early in the game then you'll get less. So it naturally depends on where you are in the game. So for the sake of the video I prepared the patch notes where all the earnings are talked about, since I myself am a bit further in the game and I can't see all the rewards since I don't have accounts in every single quarter of the game. So that's why we'll be looking at from this perspective. So first are the arena rewards. If you're rank 5000 and above, you're only getting 2 HE for each win. This is given that you are above the MMR of 800, because under 800 MMR you'll not be getting any HE. That shouldn't be a problem though, since the 800 MMR rank can easily be crossed if you have a mediocre team. You don't really need anything special to get there, like that's not a hard requirement. Once you're at chapter 5 you should be at least rank 10-20,000 and you should be easily be able to get the true HE per day at least. So let's just add this to the table. Then let's rank, let's say 20,000. I'm just averaging out the ranks basically where you should be once you are at these chapters. It's an estimated version and it's very conservative. You should probably be ranking a lot higher than this, but I'm just making this for the people who just want to see how much is possible if you're not too great of a player, if you're just when you're always a bit worse than mediocre. So this is like the below the average. So once you're between rank 1000 and 5000 you get 3 HE per win, and I said okay, if you're at chapter 8 to 9 you should at least be rank 4000, so you'll be getting 3 HE per day. Then advanced chapter 10 to 11, let's say you are rank 800, you won't be getting any much more than this, you'll get 4 HE per win. Then rank 500 is 5 HE per win. 400 is 5 HE as well, I think. Yes, 400 is 5 HE as well. Then 200 is 5 HE as well. So, and rank 11 to 100 is 6 HE. So let's say the experts get 6 HE. I didn't want to make any more than this since top 10 is very much unreachable, I guess, since there are very high spenders in there. So let's just say you are moving in that kind of field. So let's get to the Crest rewards. Yeah, okay, here it is. So chapters 5 to 7 get 15 HE per day. So let's just type in 15. Then chapters 8 to 9 gets 20, then 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So let's just add all this to the table. Can we do this? Perfect. Okay. Then let's get to the weeklies. For the weeklies you get 35 starting from chapter 5. You can pretty much ignore this, since you wouldn't want to be here in this field. Normally when you build your first comp, you should get a full rare team and rush to chapter 5 as soon as possible, so you're not wasting too much resources being stuck in chapter 4. Since in chapter 4 you won't be getting any dailies, you will just get the weekly 25 HE. So just rush the game to chapter 5, and from chapter 5 onward you will be making a slow progress every single day, just marching as much as you need to march through the daily quest to get as much as possible from the game. So I'm still suggesting not to rush the game once you hit chapter 5. So starting from chapter 5 you get 35 HE, 35, then from chapter 8 you get 45, then chapter 10 is 60. Wait a minute, 8 to 9. Oh, 8 to 11. So this is still 45. Then chapter 12. Chapter 12 is 60. Chapter 18 to 24. Was it 70? Yeah. Chapter 25 to 30 is 80. And then that should be 90, I think. Yes. Okay, so that's it for the weeklies and dailies. When I calculate this, I'll take into consideration that these are weekly, so I'll divide all this by 7. Then you'll get to fight in the arena 5 times every single day, since you get 2 free entries in the arena, and then you get 3 tickets from the daily Crest. So you'll get, at the very least, you'll be getting 5 daily arena entries, and can fight in the arena 5 times. So since you always want to have a lower defense team than an offense team, you should be winning the majority of games. On my main account I win about 4 games and I lose 1 game. Sometimes I get unlucky, so I only win 3 games and I lose 2 games. You can also attack people in your revenge list, since sometimes they have very weak teams, and you can just tag them on, just check it, and they're usually every single day you get 1 or 2 free wins just from there. So for the sake of this video, I'm always calculating quite conservatively, so let's just think that when you have 5 tickets, you win 3 and you lose 2, even though you should aim to win 4 and lose only 1, since usually your rank in the defense team should be lower, so you should be getting pretty good chances in the arena. So let's just, for the sake of this video, think of this as a below average player who only wins 3 and loses 2. So if you're in this elo, you will be getting 3 times 2. So you get 3 times this reward, plus 2 times 1, since for the loss you'll be only getting 1 HE. So you will be getting 8 token here, 11 here, 14 here, 17, and then in the last bracket you're getting 20. If you're even better, then you'll get even more, but I don't think there are too many viewers in here who fit into that category, so I think the majority of people should be somewhere in between here. I think I myself am what rank am I again? Let me see. I'm not too high in the arena ranking, so am I here? Here maybe? Let me just check real quick. So I'm in rank 547. So I would be in here, and if my rank were a bit higher, just 50 places higher, then I would be in here, and I think my chapter is 10, so if my chapter would be 12, I would be even better than this. But as I said earlier, these are very bad estimates, like if you're a really not so great player, so it's very conservative, so you can really depend on these words that I'm naming you here. So Basically I would be getting 14 a day, but if I were a bit better, I would be getting 17, so that's even better. So let's say dungeon. You get about 10 HE for a whole run. Run 1 consists of 3 floors, so each floor will reward you 3 to 4 HE. It always depends. Sometimes you get some extra from chests. So at the very least you'll be getting 10 HE. Sometimes you get 12 or even 15. But that's rather rare, so let's just calculate with 10 HE that you get per run. You can do 2 complete runs per week, sometimes even 3. But let's just say every time you complete a run, you need 1 elixir. Let's say yet again you're a not so good player, so you need 1 elixir. So you can only finish 1 complete run per week. Let's say starting at advanced, you have 2 teams maybe, so you only need 0 elixirs, or very rarely you need 1, maybe every 2 weeks. So let's say these guys can complete 2 per week, and here you only complete 1 per week. So 1 dungeon run, 1 complete 1, floor 1, 2 and 3 altogether will give you about 10. Let's say you do 2, you'll be getting your 20. So yet again, quite conservative guesses, but you should be getting more usually. If you don't quite know how to finish the dungeon, then you can just watch my guide. I've made a full video where I complete 2 complete dungeons from floor 1 to 3 without any special things that I'm using. I'm just giving you hints on which runes to pick, and once you finish the guide you should be easily able to complete any dungeon whatsoever. Okay, so for achievements you'll be getting about 5 to 25 a day depending on where you are. You will get achievements for reaching higher arena ranks. You'll be getting achievements from upping your heroes. You'll be getting achievements from finishing chapters, from reaching certain missions, and so on and so forth. In the beginning you'll earn more when you're rushing the game to chapter 5. From then onward you get a bit less. I earn about 20 per day on my main account, where I do 2 or 3 missions a day, and on my side accounts, I got 2 more accounts, I get about, I think, 5 to 8 a day. So it really depends where you are in the game, so this is a hard estimate. Let's just take the worst guesses again. So let's say in the beginning you get about 8 per day, and later when you're higher in the game you get a bit more, since you get rewards from arena, you get rewards from wait, we can just check into these missions for a second. Maybe I can even check the ones I've already finished. So basically, yeah, of course these don't quite show up, but like if you reach a certain arena point, you get I would be getting 20 for my next arena milestone. I dropped a bit, that's why it's looking so grim right now. Then you'll be getting 17 if you reach level 140 with all the heroes and Union Blessing. You'll be getting one for completing floors on the Madness Tower. You get them very frequently. I'm not quite sure when the next one is, but you get a very high amount from these achievements. These are very much underestimated. I would be getting 10 more if I reached 150 with one of my heroes. Then I'll get some for reaching an account level, and the stages rewards are pretty generous as well. So let's just try some conservative. I'll just lower this even more. So let's just make this so, let's say in the beginning you get like 8 and then you get like 9. I think that's very fair. Later you get about 10, since the bigger missions give you a lot more. So next one is tournaments. This has been introduced recently. So let's have a look into that as well. 1 second. Because in here you get rewards for reaching certain ranks, and these ranks will give you a season reward. So let's yet again play this as well. So in this chapter you won't be getting anything, since you will only get it from chapter 9 stage 20. I'll just assume that in here you won't be getting anything as well, since you most likely will be in the novice rank where you don't get any season reward. So let's say starting from like chapter 10, you were in bronze 2, a pretty bad rank, but let's just say you reside in bronze 2. You get your season reward, which is 60 HE every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 1 week. 1 week. That's just for myself, so I know that I have to divide this by 14 and this by 7, so I can calculate the exact HE income per day. Then let's get to the expert 1 rank. Let's say expert 1, you're about silver 2. You get 120 every 2 weeks. Then expert 2 should be at least getting to like the gold ranks. Let's say you're gold 2, you get 180. And then you should be getting pretty good rankings now. Let's say you get about platinum 3, you get 240. And then let's say you can reach platinum 1, you get 300. I'm just reserving the very good ranks for the top players, but of course you can be here as well. I'm yet again doing some very conservative results in here, so these should be numbers that you can definitely calculate your income with, since these should be a given when you reach these levels. But let's just calculate an income from this. So we will be taking the dailies plus the arena dailies plus the achievement dailies. Okay, just get in here. And then we'll be adding this one and this one divided by 7, and we will be adding, wait, did I forget anything? This one. And we will be getting this one divided by 14. Okay, I assumed that, so let's just copy. Let me just check if this is working right. This seems to be a lot. G45. Looks good. Okay, let's just take this. Looking good. Yes. Okay. Sec. Let me just this. Okay, that's good. Okay, perfect. So once you hit chapter 5, you should be getting about 35 HE per day. Sick. So once you hit chapter 5, you'll be getting 35 HE per day. Then you hit about chapter 8, you get 46, and then it gets gradually higher. Basically, for every rank in here, you should be getting about 15 more. Later it slows down a bit, but it all depends on your tournament rank, since you will be getting huge rewards from here. So as you can see, you can get a pretty nice return on HE every single day. I'll just link this video to you guys if I'm doing new earning guides, where I'll be speaking about these rewards basically. So for this sake, I'll just use the 35 for the beginners per day. This can be deleted. So that's what I will be using for the new guides, for the new build guides. And I want to talk about these few things here as well, since in the game you're very early on you're rewarded with lots of rare shards, so these will make an additional income to the HE you'll be getting per day. Even if you just get very few rare shards every single day, you should at least be able to do a rare summon every 2 weeks. If you're progressing neatly and get your dailies and weeklies right, then you probably be able to get one rare summon per week. Sometimes it takes about 2 weeks, but like on average it should take about 8 to 10 days to do a rare summon. If you get lucky, you get a couple hundred HE from that. So if you get lucky, you get 200 HE from that. So that would be a daily additional income of 20 HE. If you get unlucky, you're only making 30 HE from that, so that's only 3 more HE per day. So that's at least 3 to like 10, 20 HE daily. I wouldn't neglect that, since that's a pretty decent income. Same for the epic shards, which is currently very hard to calculate, but even if you only get one epic shard a day, you can do one epic summon every 2 months. But ultimately you'll be able to do a lot more. I already had 2 epic summons in total, so it's very much feasible to do 1 epic summon a month. And even if you only get like 600 HE from that epic, you'll still be able to make a huge income from that. Like, just imagine getting 600 HE in 30 days. I mean, you can all just calculate that. It's about 20 more HE every single day. Even if it's just 10 HE daily, since let's say the prices drop a lot further, that's even more income that you'll be getting every single day. And same with the guild coins. If you reach a certain stage, I think it's from chapter 12 onward, you'll be able to buy the ultimate gear from the guild shop, and within that shop you'll be getting a huge attack boost to your heroes, or you can just sell the ultimate NFT. Right now it's not known for how much you can sell it, since it'll be regulated by the free market. But I'm very sure that high-level players will spend a lot of money on these NFT gears, so it's very likely that you'll be able to make at least 20 HE a day just from the guild coins you'll be getting. That's just my assumptions though, so you'll make a very nice decent income just from the guild coins. So if you're a new player, just don't spend these casually, save up the majority of your guild coins, wait until you reach like chapter 12, and then stack up on these NFT gears that you'll be getting. Ultimate tier, that's what you get from chapter 12 onward in the guild shop. Very nice gear, keep that in mind. And same for the arena treasure, every now and then you get a bit more HE in these treasuries. So that's nice. It's not too much of an income, but it's alright. It's okay. You can work with that. It's neglectable, so I'm not writing any daily HE to that. And the bounty hunter will be some sort of way to earn HE in the game with the heroes you are not using. So let's say you have an additional epic hero and you want to get some more HE, then there will be some missions where you can send your hero outward, and you'll be getting HE from that. So that's even greater. So right now it's not quite known how much HE you'll be getting from that, but it certainly is quite the amount that you'll be getting. So I wouldn't neglect that either. So let's say you have a couple epics, you have a couple stronger heroes, maybe just rares, but you should probably be getting a couple HE every single day from that as well. So I think all this is making this just greater. And if you're a regular player, even if you're just at chapter 5, you will probably make 50 to 60 HE every single day if you were to really calculate every single source of future HE as an income, right? So I feel too many players are neglecting the shards and the guild coins and the treasures that you can get from the game. So that's really a lot that you'll be getting. Anyway, that's it for the video. I think I spoke about most of the ways to earn HE. There's even more, like the tournament store will give you shards as well, and you will be getting even more heroes from there. So that's very crazy. If you have a decent rank, you will be getting a ton of heroes from there. Yet again, I wouldn't advise you to rush the game. Keep it slow and steady from chapter 5 onward. Get your dailies, get your weeklies. Unless you have lots of money to spend, then of course you can rush further. But if you really want to get the highest return of the fastest return of invest, then just keep it slow from chapter 5 onwards, since at some point you may get stuck if you take it fast. If you take it slow, you probably won't ever get stuck if you reinvest a few of your earned HE. Anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment and tell me what you think. Most of the time the changes are exaggerated and people are running in the circles and cry first of all, which is understandable since at first the rewards are cut. But just see it as a bonus that you'll be getting. Just think of it as a nice income that you'll be getting for now. It's possible that these will be cut in the future, or that these will be further adjusted, that you get even more in higher stages, or that in lower stages it'll be a little less. That's all possible. So you can just make your own picture from this. I'm just giving you the current data and the current situation. So if you want to talk, leave a comment and we'll talk in the comments. I'm really looking forward to that. Make sure to reply to most of the comments. Anyway, that's it for the videos. See you guys. Hopefully you check out the other guides, and that's it for the video. Goodbye.